guys, it is time for a Monday Style Go-To. Let's get on with the video. Okay, as you can see, it is Monday morning. It's time to turn on some music. For real though, we gotta get this hair going because I gotta go to work. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you right here. I got some new growth. You see all this new growth here? That is what makes it sometimes difficult to style in the morning. So it's always good to have your good go-to styles. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my conditioner water mixture. So basically I put 1/3 of conditioner and I fill the rest up with water. You basically just want to go with the consistency that you want it at. For me, I like it a little bit thicker, but I wanted to make sure it's, still pretty watered down. Go over all of your hair and you want to make sure that there's not a ton of dryness left over. And right now I'm actually going to grab my trusty little brush here. I got this brush from the dollar store. Don't judge me, y'all. But basically, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and get my hair into the shape that I want it in. And then I'm going to add a little bit more conditioner. Now, adding conditioner after you get it shaped is really good for just helping it to kind of form and to stay where it needs to go. So as you can see here, I have my Cantu Maximum Hold Styling Gel, and this one has the flaxseed and olive oil. Now I don't use a whole lot. I basically just use a little bit at a time because I want to make sure that I'm distributing it very evenly on the outside of my hair. And this will help me so that I'm not adding a ton at one time. All right, so now I'm just going to use the brush and make sure everything is nice and smoothed. And that's also going to help everything to kind of mold correctly and stay in the right placement. All right, so now that I have it all gelled and smoothed out, I'm going to go ahead and get it into my ponytail. So as you can see here, I have a little bit of frizziness towards the edges, but don't worry, that's going to go away once I put the silk cap on. So now that I have it in the ponytail, I'm going to add a little bit more gel to the outside so that I am making sure that it's nice and smooth, and this will actually help it to stay in place. And now I'm seeing my edges are a little bit smoother now. It's not completely flattened, of course, because that's what the silk scarf is for, but this is really going to help everything to stay in place and smooth out. So now I'm just going to grab my silk scarf and get wrapped up. So at this point, I'm still getting ready for work, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap my hair up, get my makeup done, and just doing the other things that I have to do, like make my coffee and things like that. And then I'll come back and I'll take off my scarf. Before I am going to be done at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get my ponytail moisturized. Get as much moisture as I can in that ponytail. So now you definitely want to make sure that your ponytail is nice and moisturized, because in this particular style, if you don't, it's just going to, the hair is just going to look very frayed. Now, I don't know if your hair is going to look like that, but for me, especially when I'm transitioning, a lot of my hair at the ends starts to break off more. It's a struggle to keep it nice and hydrated all the time. But either way, you just want to make sure it's nice and moisturized so that whenever you're putting it up, it's going to kind of hold together and it's going to make a nice looking bun. And of course, I had to go and get something because I always forget stuff. I don't always forget stuff. But anyways. All right, so I'm back and I'm going to go ahead and get this rolled out and put into my bun. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm flattening out my ponytail from the middle. And then I just go around in a circle, and then I have my other hair tie to go around it. I'll see if I can figure out a better way to describe that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a look and make sure everything looks good. And it doesn't. It looks a little weird. Actually, it looks okay. It looks okay, but see what I'm talking about with the moisturizing. You need to make sure that all your hair is nice and moisturized, because you're just going to get little pieces that stick out on the edges. But not only that, one thing I did kind of forget to do was to comb out my hair. So when I have it in my ponytail, as I get it in the position to put it in a bun, I need to comb it out. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to comb it out, make sure, all the pieces are, as clean as they can be. All right, so now I'm going to roll it back around again and get it back in that bun. So yeah, you just keep going around with your hair, depending on how long it is. You just keep going around until it's, nice and secure. And then you just get the hair tie around it, and that should be good. Yeah, not bad. Much better. I still see some frays, but you know what? It's a bun. It's not supposed to be perfect. Good enough. All right, time to go do some other stuff. So I have my makeup done, looking all cute. Now it's time to do the reveal. Take off this silk scarf and see how it looks. Yep, got stuck a little bit. It's all good. I got that. We're good. So as you can see here, I am not 100% happy with these little baby hairs in the back. So this is something that I do now. Hindsight, yes, you need to have some type of gel back there to keep everything together, but I did not do that this time. However, it's still a good concept. It still works. So what I did was I just kind of twisted my hair and then put a bobby pin in there. And then after I put the bobby pin in there, I tuck it under. So that's going to help it stay. But of course, once again, make sure you put some gel or some kind of moisturizer or something, and that'll make sure it stays. It actually looks a lot better if you do that. This is not bad. It's not bad. It looks okay. But yeah, put some moisturizer, some gel back there when you do it. All right, it's time for me to get on with my Monday.